All right, I'll just be honest. I couldn't do it. I know the Lions are going to win the Super Bowl, but I couldn't do the beard. Maybe one day when I have a wife and kids, I think that'll be the appropriate time for the beard. But right now, dude, I'm basically like Spider-Man with Spidey senses, except for anything with a heartbeat. I am so unbelievably ready to clap cheeks. I can literally feel when a new entity enters my radius.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
First thing, though, we gotta go back to Texas versus Ohio State. Is this an Aiden Ross face mashup? I guess you could call the first slide Quinn Ewers. I'm gonna be honest, I'm like #1 Quinn Ewers bandwagon. I don't know if you guys know this, but I did the cover reveal for College Football 25. I met Quinn Ewers there. Literally instantly became one of my favorite players in college football. He's such a cool dude. Second and goal from the 1-yard line, and Texas thought pitching the ball 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage was smart. Yeah, you know what? This is just one of those plays, man. That's one of those plays where, in hindsight, it's the stupidest play call ever, but if it works, you're a genius. I feel like the era of the pitch is just going away. Why is the halfback toss become so dog shit at all levels of football? The toss used to be the staple of football. That thing is worthless nowadays, I swear. It's only crazy when it doesn't work. Clearly it didn't. And then we all know this play right here. We all know this play right here. Okay, #1, insane play by Jack Sawyer. What a dog. That was a hell of an effort. But yeah, like, what is Quinn Ewers supposed to do here? His right tackle got bulldozed. Absolutely bulldozed. Yeah, I don't think the score of this game really indicated, like, look at this. You hand this ball off 3 times up the middle, it's 21-21. Instead, it's 28-14. This is a gigantic swing. Hell of a fucking effort, though. Look at these Buckeyes pursue. I tell you what, I don't see how Notre Dame has a chance. I'm just like, how Notre Dame has a chance is beyond me. Steve Sarkisian's play calling when his team only needs to gain 1 yard in 4 tries. That's probably because Big Sarkisian's blackout hammered at practice. Texas at the goal line versus Ohio State. You know, I haven't seen this clip in a while. It's fun to watch this one back.
Play clock at 5.
Yoink.
Pass.
Oh!
Intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
That's a hard clip to watch. I'm not even a fan of either team. It's just such a hard clip to watch. Arch Manning watching Quinn Ewers come back to the Texas sideline after every possession. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is kind of crazy that Texas literally has 2 of like the best quarterbacks in the country on the same roster. That is so crazy to me. Tell you what, this NFL draft is going to be crazy. There are some serious players in this upcoming NFL draft. I'm so excited to see where they go. Because Quinn Ewers is declared for the draft now. And then you got Shedeur Sanders, you got Cam Ward, you got Travis Hunter. It's gonna be a sick draft. I can't wait. Texas players at Quinn Ewers' locker, knowing it's Arch Manning's team now. Here we go. Wade and Waniels? Wade and Waniels. Dude, that's so crazy, too, that we're about to be playing Jaden Daniels in Ford Field. Oh! Yeah, anyone confused on the clip? Guys, Jaden Daniels had, like, multiple years at ASU. Then he flipped to LSU, and all the ASU players were pissed, so they were, like, fucking with his locker, which is hilarious now because Jaden Daniels just won a playoff game as a rookie. Like, the transfer portal has really changed things up. Imagine you've got a teammate that you love, and you think he's diehard for the team. You think he's ready, and then he just flips and goes somewhere else, and you never see that guy ever again. That's gotta suck. Or imagine this. I always think about this. Imagine you commit to a program because of the quarterback. Like, you're a wide receiver. You're like, I want to play with this quarterback. I'm going to go to this university. And then your quarterback transfers. The whole reason you went to the program in the first place, I don't know. I tell you one thing for certain, though. All of a sudden, NIL is allowed. All of a sudden, you can pay players legally, and the SEC sucks? Isn't that interesting?
That's pretty interesting.
Quinn Ewers next year.
Peter Griffin of the New England Patriots. I'm here to kick off the Touchdown of Savings weekend at Wilkins Hyundai and Subaru. We will blitz the competition, and in no time, you'll be driving your new Hyundai or Subaru right to a touchdown.
Dude, literally every athlete commercial looks like this. Dude, do you guys see the Mahomes fucking State Farm commercials? Oh, I hate them. It's not even a Mahomes hate. It's just like, they just piss me off. Mom, can we get Josh Allen? No, son, we have Josh Allen at home. Josh Allen at home.
As long as 49. Allen hit as he throws. And it is intercepted.
Dog.
Christian Gray.
This game was crazy. You gotta feel bad for the kid. That was a yucky choke. That was a bad choke right here. Also, this meme is a little bit more relevant the last like 3 years. Josh Allen this year was actually incredible at not turning the ball over. Most of his career, Josh Allen loved to turn the ball over, but this year he's been spectacular. And that's why he'll probably get MVP. I was being casual the other day. If I'm being honest, Lamar Jackson fully 100% should get the MVP, but I think Josh Allen's gonna get it. You know what I mean? On this game, this Notre Dame Penn State game, I had the over and Notre Dame money line, and I had a flight that day. So I'm sitting in the airport bar and I'm watching Penn State absolutely dominate Notre Dame in the first half, and then Riley Leonard goes out. And then I'm like, wow, I suck. What a trash bet. I'm gonna go get on this flight and just have a good rest of my day because this bet is cooked. And then I get off that flight and I look up the score and I'm like, I could not believe that this occurred. Like, you know when you watch a game in like the most poverty fashion, like you don't have any TV to watch it on, so all you're doing is looking at your phone and the score. I was looking at my phone and the score of this game. It was 24-24, and Penn State had the ball. I was like, damn, well, Notre Dame almost did it, but they're not going to pull it off. And then like 30 seconds later, it's 27-24 Notre Dame, and that shit was over. Drew Aller with Penn State's season on the line.
Pass, he pumps. Now he
Dude, you know who I feel bad for?
I can't believe what
I feel so bad for James Franklin. James Franklin. Dude, I swear to God, James Franklin's entire career is a solid career, except everybody and their mother talks shit about how James Franklin cannot win a big game. And he literally put his team in such a good position to win this big game, and his players honestly sold it for him. James Franklin outcoached Notre Dame's head coach in this game. James Franklin put on a masterclass. Penn State's players and Drew Aller choked this fucking game. I really felt bad for him. Like, how do you uncoach that? That's just a very bad decision. Drew Aller enter the NFL draft talks. Stupid. I know a New York Giants quarterback when I see one. Listen, Drew Aller shouldn't be worried about a thing, because all he needs to do is get overpaid by the Giants, because all he needs to do is get drafted by the Giants, put on one very mediocre season, and they will give him $150 million. That's a pretty good strategy. Originally, I thought this video was going to be NFL playoff memes, but there's actually a lot of stuff that I want to get to before we get to the full NFL playoff memes. That or this is going to be a very long video. It'll probably be a very long video. I don't know if you guys saw this, but absolutely bonkers. LSU's wide receiver, Kyon Lacy, who, by the way, was a very highly respected wide receiver. This guy was going to get drafted. Reportedly caused a fatal crash that ended the life of a former U.S. Marine before fleeing the scene. Kyon Lacy then declared for the NFL draft 2 days later without reporting what happened to the police. He is now wanted on charges of negligent homicide and felony hit and run. So to put this in perspective, Kyon Lacy reportedly caused this crash, fled the scene, told absolutely nobody, acted like it never happened, and then talked to his agent and was like, hey, yeah, let's declare for the NFL draft. And this entire time, up until this news was broke, he's just been pretending like it didn't occur, which is like so difficult to wrap your head around. Just to give a little context to this situation, because I can't believe how this occurs. Investigators previously obtained an arrest warrant for Lacy in connection to his alleged involvement in the crash that occurred on December 17th. About 60 miles west of New Orleans. Keep in mind, as I'm recording this, It's January 14th. Kyon Lacy had a fatal car accident and for weeks just pretended like it didn't happen, which is, I mean, the amount of anxiety I would have like that. Dude, sometimes I sleep poorly at night because I was like slightly rude to somebody that day. This man, full blown, ended somebody's life. Louisiana State Police said Lacy was recklessly operating a 2023 Dodge Charger while traveling south on LA 20 near Chack Bay. Lacy allegedly crossed the center line while speeding, causing another motorist to swerve to avoid him. That vehicle then crashed head-on into another vehicle, which, for the record, makes this even worse because what he really did was driving like an absolute fucking lunatic, which caused 2 other cars to crash head-on. So, according to this report, Kyon Lacy himself didn't even crash. He just caused 2 other people to head-on collide. Kyon Lacy then allegedly fled the scene and did not report the incident to law enforcement. State police previously said they were speaking with Lacy's legal representation regarding when Lacy might turn himself in. 2 days after the crash, the Thibodaux native posted on social media declaring for the 2025 NFL Draft. He did not play in LSU's victory over Baylor in the Texas Bowl. Now fast forward all the way to January. He turns himself in. He was booked on charges of negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and he was released from jail after posting a $151,000 bail. So he got booked, he paid his bail, which was very likely due to his NIL money because he was really good, and now he's just awaiting trial, which is fucking insane. Yeah, I like this comment. Rest in peace to Herman Hall. I know that within this is going to be like a shit ton of Henry Ruggs jokes. Like, I know what to expect as I scroll through these slides. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like anywhere between probably 16 and 24. Every year of my life, I've thought that I had it all figured out, and every year I've been so wrong. And with a kid like Kyon Lacy, you're like, what, 18, 19, 20 years old. You just got handed millions of dollars. It's fair to say super rich college student athletes are just not good decision makers, by and large. Frankly, any 18, 19-year-old with millions of dollars is probably not going to be a good decision maker. And it's just so crazy how many stories we have to hear like this. And I hope they figure out exactly what happened, and I hope justice is served. So, I guess we'll have to see, though. Kyon Lacy when another car tries merging into his lane. Yeah, it certainly doesn't help Kyon Lacy's case that his 100% go-to celebration was a gang-related celebration every single time. I know I sound like the most classic, actually, white guy on the internet, but it really does not help his case that every single celly he ever does is a gun celebration. Kyon Lacy's agent letting him declare for the NFL Draft 2 days after causing the car wreck. Nah, they're just acting like nothing happened. I think in defense of Kyon Lacy's agent, I don't think anybody knew Kyon Lacy did this other than Kyon Lacy. Now, after all the details emerge and investigators have time to piece together what happened, it sounds like that's when they really knew it was Kyon Lacy, and then Kyon Lacy was like, shit, I gotta turn myself in. But like, the days following the crash, how would anybody know? I mean, let me put it this way. If your best friend got in a car crash, except he didn't tell anybody, he just got out of his car and fled, and it was in the middle of the night, would anybody know? Until you really piece the whole thing together, nobody would know. Kyon Lacy and Henry Ruggs in the Prison Football League. I knew this was coming. It is genuinely sad how unbelievably good the NFL's Prison League would be. Holy shit, it would be fucking bonkers. You could have Michael Vick at quarterback. I mean, depending on like the degree of crime too, if it's just jail, holy shit, you could build an all-star roster. You could build a 99 overall team on both sides of the ball, man. You could have Adrian Peterson at running back. You could have Tyreek Hill at wide receiver. You could have Michael Vick at quarterback. You could have Ray Lewis at middle linebacker. You could have O.J. Simpson at running back. That team would be bonkers. Kyon Lacy on his way to practice.
I'm coming back right now. I'm pulling. Damn, that's tragic. Damn, that's tragic. Damn,
The other thing about it too is like so many players and just young rich people in general. This isn't so much a generalization of the NFL as it is a generalization of young people who have way too much money. Drive recklessly. People love to drive very fast cars, way too fucking fast. The problem is most of the time, you don't harm anyone. That's like it's kind of like drunk driving. Most of the time, You don't harm anyone, but you absolutely can, and it will happen to somebody. And this is that example. Like, I'm sure Kyon Lacy thought it was normal because everybody he knew who had a nice car drives fast as shit on the highway like an idiot. Kyon Lacy, after literally, oh my God, this video is crazy.
You good, man? You good? Relax.
This guy filming is unbelievably calm. Unbelievably calm. Kyon Lacy, not the best tweet, brother. Digital footprint. Henry Ruggs seeing Kyon Lacy walk into the prison courtyard. God damn it. Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson ruptured his Achilles again. Could miss the entire 2025 season.
It is even funnier a second time.
How it feels knowing I preyed on Deshaun Watson's downfall and it actually happened. I tell you what, nobody preyed on Deshaun's downfall more than Ghetto Gronk did. Hey, that dog is mad chill. Me visiting Deshaun Watson in the hospital to make sure it's career ending. Deshaun Watson tearing his Achilles for the second time. Deshaun Watson's Achilles tendons. No, I don't want to see it. Looks gassed though. Looks gassed though. Why are black people so much better at cooking food than white people? You know? Like, there has to be a cultural reason for this. Because every time I see a banger food video, it is not a white person behind there. Unless it's Gordon Ramsay. Although I'm pretty sure he has the pass. Browns fans seeing Deshaun Watson tore his Achilles again and might miss the entire 2025 season.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
You're a sick person if you're celebrating Deshaun Watson tearing his Achilles again. Unbelievable. Me asking God to take all of Deshaun Watson's pain, triple it, and give it to him again. Jesus! Some kids pranked Caleb Williams, pretending to be Lions OC Ben Johnson, accepting the Bears head coach job, and he FaceTimed them. Is this true? Wait, did this really happen? Hey, Caleb, this is Ben Johnson. Just wanted to reach out ahead of time before it gets released to the media. I will be taking the head coach job. Very excited to work with you in the future. Great things. That is a very bizarre response from Caleb Williams. Yes, I wanted you to be the first to know. We'll talk more as the season winds down. Okay, cool. Sounds good. I'm definitely excited for the future. Let's get this shit going and turn around and do it. It's been done in years. In the meantime, fucking go kill. We'll talk soon. Damn, this might actually be real.
Hey, Caleb, it's me, Ben Johnson.
No fucking way. No way.
Come to the Dolphins, bro. No, shut up. Hey, you're a great QB, but I'm so glad that you're gonna get a new head coach. I don't know if it's Ben Johnson.
Holy shit, that really did that shit. Oh my God, that's actually so fucking funny. I'm gonna be so honest. I do not give a shit what the media says. I do not give a shit about his statistics. I love Caleb Williams, and I think he will be a great quarterback in the league. Honestly, the Bears organization is just fucked right now. It's just fucked. All right, this is gonna have to be 2, isn't it? God, I've been yapping. I'm MM fucking Yap. All right, I'll give you one slide of playoff memes, but next video will be the full onslaught. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I love the Meags channel. I love yapping. I was born to yap. I think if I didn't like girls so much, I think I'd be gay.
Why are you gay?
Justin Herbert in the playoffs. No! No! You know, you can't even say that because Danny Dimes, he won his first round matchup in the playoffs. Justin Herbert did not. Oh, he agrees. Not true. Daniel Jones has a playoff win. Justin Herbert throws his first touchdown of the 2024-2025 NFL playoffs.
Herbert.
Who's it to?
Throw, intercepted. Eric Murray. Pick 6.
Yikes.
Touchdown, Texans.
Yikes. Okay, I have so many things to say about this Chargers-Texans game. Also because I picked the Chargers to not only win this game, but the Chargers to beat the Chiefs. So let's talk about it. Number 1, this game was such a mid-off. It was a disgusting playoff game. I was so sad that I watched it. Like, every form of scoring might have occurred in this game. Multiple field goals out of Cameron Dicker. You have a blocked PAT for 2 points. Multiple pick sixes, a blocked punt. It was a literal, like, JV football game. Like, shit that you rarely see executed at the highest level of football, was all executed in the same game. Chargers' offensive weapons are unbelievably pitiful. Ladarius McConkey was God out there. Everyone else was piss poor tragic. Will Dissly put the fries in the bag. Quentin Johnston, I wouldn't even trust you to put the fries in the bag. You'd probably spill them all over the fucking floor and slip on it. Like, I'm not even gonna let you put the fries in the bag. And if I'm being honest too, CJ Stroud wasn't even that good. This was literally a mid-off, and the Chiefs are about to have the freest cakewalk to the AFC Championship. There's nobody I'd rather play right now than the Houston Texans. I tell you what, there was one player out there, not named Ladarius McConkey, that looked like God incarnate, and it was Will Anderson. Will Anderson, drug test that man. Will Anderson looked ridiculous. All right, I'm done now. I had to defend myself. I picked the Chargers to go to the AFC Championship, so I had to get this out of my system. Here we go.
Herbert is fucking trash. Holy shit. The Houston Texans defense just put belt to ass on the...
Belt to ass. The Cancun Chargers. Justin Herbert and the Chargers choking in the playoffs again.
These games before! I said I played these games before!
You know who's really happy about this? You know who's just the smiliest guy? Brandon Staley. Justin Herbert, after throwing his 4th interception of the game.
What have I done?
Yeah, it was a very, very, very bad game. Justin Herbert completed more passes to the Texans defense than Quentin Johnston today. Is anybody shocked? How does Quentin Johnston have a job? I mean, you legitimately could draft like any wide receiver in the 7th round and he would outperform Quentin Johnston. I'm not even kidding. Like I understand that I'm MM casual, but legitimately you could use a 7th round pick on a wide receiver and they would put up better numbers than Quentin Johnston is. Quentin Johnston when Herbert needs him.
Let's go, Meg. There you go. Long stride. There you go. There you go, go.
I'm just gonna be honest, guys. I don't get it. I don't get this one. I'm gonna have to watch it again.
Let's go, Meg. There you go.
Maybe I'll get it better this time.
Long stride. There you go.
Maybe I gotta pause it to understand what the joke is.
There you go, go.
I don't know. I still don't get it.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I need a black queen to change my life. The Chargers were outscored 32-6 after the dirty bubble kidnapped Jim Harbaugh.
Clean?
Go get him.
That's dirty. Is that dirty bubble?
Go get him.
Oh, no.
He's up to no good. Look out, Coach Harbaugh.
I genuinely think that this broadcast shit is hilarious. If I was like 8 years old, I would have gotten into the NFL so much sooner if this shit existed back then. Justin Herbert under the postseason lights.
No, get those lights off! Off!
It's too bright.
Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off.
Justin Herbert in the playoffs. What an edit. What an edit. Justin Herbert is a top 5 QB? Yeah, I'm going to be honest. This game really hurts the legacy. It's really bad. We're talking a 4 interception wild card playoff game. Like, you're not even playing the great teams yet. It's the wild card. I'm sorry, Justin Herbert. I have defended the fishing club president for far too long. Justin Herbert after his 2nd interception.
What? Here go 2 more for y'all.
Here go 2 more for you.
You know what?
Justin Herbert leading the Chargers into the playoffs. I mean, like, to some degree, you know, you made it. That's good. It's a good start. Brand new head coach. But yikes. I will stand on this, though. This is what I'll stand on with the Chargers. They need offensive talent. There was a point in time the Chargers had Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. If they still had Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and they had Harbaugh, I think things go a lot better here. Justin Herbert is going into year 6 and still has less playoff wins than Daniel Jones. Yikes. Justin Herbert in the top 5 QB convo? The Chargers choking in a big game?
Anybody surprised about what happened?
Nope. Funniest shit during NFL games is when they cut to fans and crowds and it's a fully grown man dressed in the dumbest outfit imaginable. And I tell you what, this may never be me. I don't know that this would ever be me. But these people are the lifeblood of NFL football. These people are the heart. This is the beating soul of NFL football. There was a guy like this at every Michigan State football game. He would be in the green and white MSU suspenders, no shirt. He would wear gloves, no shirt, the overalls, and it did not matter what the weather was, which was insane. It would be like 20 degrees and snowing, and this guy's just overalls, no shirt. And you know what? If that guy wasn't there, it was gonna be a bad game. Chargers players returning to their houses in LA after getting smoked by the Texans.
Look, I can see daylight. We're gonna be okay.
No.
I don't think that's daylight.
No! Dog, that is actually such a bad beat. Ugh. It says it's also likely true. Dude, that fire burned down some of the wealthiest areas of like LA County. It's actually insane what those fires burned down. Gentlemen, you're very handsome. I like the lean to the right. I think the vein down the middle could use some work, but remember, it's not about the size of the boat, it's about the motion in the ocean. You've got this, champ. Have a spectacular day.